Hello, I'm Charlize, and today I'm going to be reviewing Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. So I read this book on my Kindle, so I don't have it to show you, but here's a picture of it, and it can just be here for now, and then it'll take it away because it'll get distracting. And yes, it's just look at it. Just look at it. Just take a moment. Okay, it's time. It's time for the summary. A mysterious island, an abandoned orphanage, and a strange collection of very curious photographs. It all waits to be discovered in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, an unforgettable novel that mixes fiction and photography in a thrilling reading experience. As our story opens, a horrific family tragedy sets 16-year-old Jacob journeying to a remote island off the coast of Wales, where he discovers the crumbling ruins of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. As Jacob explores its abandoned bedrooms and hallways, it becomes clear that the children who once lived here, one of whom was his own grandfather, were more than just peculiar. They may have been dangerous, they may have been quarantined on a desolate island for good reason, and somehow, impossible though it seems, they may still be alive. First, I'm going to talk about the characters. So the characters of this book were one of the main things that I had a problem with this book. I really liked the character of Emma, but we didn't get enough of her. I felt like we just needed more of the characters. I feel like we didn't really see what he was feeling towards the situations he was going through, and I just felt like the characters needed to be developed more. Although the peculiarness, if that's a word, of the children that are in this book is pretty well done with the photographs and the descriptions of them, but we just don't get enough of what they're thinking and what they're feeling. Also with Jacob, he seems to deal with the situation really well. Like if I went to this weird island and ran through the woods and found an old house and then went through and found weird children, I would have reacted a bit differently. I wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, just a casual Monday. Yep, that's normal. That's okay. See, I think he should have reacted a bit more. Maybe he did and I missed it, but he didn't really react as I thought he should have in like a real world situation. Next, I'm going to talk about some of the things I did like in this book. The main thing that I liked in this book was the setting. It was in an island off the coast of Wales, which isn't really a usual setting, which I did like because a lot of YA books nowadays are like US, and I'm not saying all of them are, but like a lot of the popular ones are. And I like the time period that we're taken back into when Jacob goes back with the, I forget what it's called, the time loop, I think, something like that. And I think it's just done really well. Like the children even talk different to Jacob because it's a different time period, and they're like astonished by like the phone he has, and I like how they did that, and how Jacob had to like not talk about the present world, like the modern world, because it would make the children want to go back to it, and I did like that element. Next, I'm going to talk about the things that I didn't like about the book. I can't exactly pinpoint what made me not enjoy the book as much as I thought it would, but I don't know, it just seemed a bit slow to me, and the characters, and like the ending, I don't even know what happened at the ending. I feel like I should read a summary of, like a plot summary, because I don't know what happened at the end. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Like, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I think I just wanted to get it over with because I took so long with it because it just didn't, it wasn't gripping to me. But I feel like you have a 50-50 chance of liking this book. You're either like me or you love it, because I had a friend who read it and she loved it a lot, and I've heard people really love it, and then I've heard people not, being like like me, but I haven't really heard people hate it, I don't think. And so I would recommend giving it a try if it sounds like something that interests you. So I ended up giving Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children a 4 out of 5 stars, and I will probably be reading the next book. So that is all I have for this review. Comment below if you have read Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Tell me if you enjoyed it, or if you feel a bit like me, or what you didn't like about it if you didn't enjoy it as much as you thought you would. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! summer's coming up.